Hey my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I tried to film this video a couple of weeks ago and I was editing it the other day and I realized after editing maybe 30 minutes of it that my camera ended up cutting out and only videotaped like 16 minutes of the video. So I have to refilm this video, but what's cool about refilming the video is that I have other new products that I'm going to be testing. So I have a bunch of new stuff here. And if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing a home makeup look with all new products that I got from the Sephora sale or some products that I received in PR. So grab a drink and a snack and let's get to it. Oh, I know this straw seems very bizarre. My daughter ended up going, well, we all ended up going to a rodeo party the other day for a 1-year-old birthday. And they gave loot bags, and this was in the loot bag for my daughter, but I'm using it now because I thought it was cool. And I'm drinking an iced coffee. I can actually like feel the coffee going through the straw, like twirling. It's really weird. I already did my base, so that's good. And now I'm just gonna clip my hair up and we're gonna start off by the first new product. I don't ever use primer, like I rarely use primer. I normally use the Glow Niacinamide drops that I already put on earlier. You might hear Melina in the background. She's here with me. And if you don't know who Melina is, she's my 5-month-old daughter. I'll actually show you my setup. This is her. Say hi, Melina. I prop her up here on the counter next to me just so she can see me and I can see her, because if she doesn't see me, she'll panic. So she's going to be joining us for the makeup tutorial today. I'm going to be going in with a new product that I bought, and honestly, I didn't want to love this. By the way, some of these products, they were new before, but I've already used them, so I have some thoughts on them. I didn't want to love this because this is expensive. This is the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Face Stick in the shade 2.5 Neutral. Spoiler alert, I love this. It goes on so nicely. It blends out so nicely. I'm just completely obsessed with it. So we're going to go ahead and apply it. This is how it looks like. This is the shade. I feel like this foundation is going to be better for somebody with a oily skin type or a normal skin type or something like combination. If you're dry, it could work, but I feel like you would have to put a really dewy, glowy, hydrated base underneath so that it doesn't cling to dry patches. Because I remember I had the Makeup Forever foundation stick, which I loved so much, but when my skin was dry, I find that it clinged onto my patches and it would just like kind of like rip off. So yeah, just make sure that you do a good glowy hydrated base underneath if you have dry skin. This foundation is so beautiful. This color is going to be more for when I'm tanned in the summer, and that's what I originally wanted it for because I have so many events this summer and I love using a stick foundation in the summertime. So I'm just going to show you how it blends because I've already tried this foundation and I know that it's beautiful. It really blends out super seamlessly. I'm going to show you on this side. Super seamlessly. It looks fantastic. It makes the skin just look flawless. And like I said, I didn't want to fall in love with this product, but I have. And the shade, like I said, is just going to be perfect for the summertime. And you can definitely build it up. Like if I put it on my cheek here, you can see that it will build up to a more like medium full. It definitely covers a lot of my redness or like anything that I have. You can see that this is like almost covered, but it's a pretty dark mark. But yeah, just looks really good. Makes the skin look beautiful and hydrated and glowy. And I love the way that it applies. It also wears really nice throughout the night. It definitely stays on all night. I wore this out the other day to a event and it stayed on my face all night. It looked even beautiful when I got home. So I just applied the foundation and you can see on my skin, it looks so flawless. I love the way it makes my skin look. It just makes it look super hydrated, super glowy, and I love the coverage that it gives. So that's that. Next, I'm going to go in with the contour just because I'm not going to put a concealer under my eyes today because I didn't get a new concealer, but I did get a new like under eye brightener, concealer under eye brightener. So I'm gonna put this after I do my bronzer / contour. It's a little bit warm for a contour, but we're gonna be using this as a bronzer today. So this is, again, the Dior Forever Skin Contour Sculpting Stick. This is in the shade 210. Again, I prefer to use a more cool tone product for contour, but hey, we're just gonna, warm up the face with this. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a little dark for me at the moment, but when you blend it out, it's fine. It's just, I got these products, like I said, more for the summertime when I have events. And this is so creamy. It blends out so beautifully. The only thing that I'm not crazy about with these products is that you honestly don't get a lot of product for the price that it is. I have other foundations that you get a lot more product for a better price, but you know, you pay for the name. So I'm gonna show you how I apply it. So I just apply a little bit. Normally I like to warm it up on my skin. I don't know why I didn't do that right now. I normally like to warm it up on my hand first. I just made a little bit of an error. Because when you apply directly on your skin, I find that sometimes you can apply a little bit too much. It's easier to apply more product than to remove product. So we're just gonna do it like this from now on. You can see how beautiful it applies. Super creamy. The shade is really nice too. It's gonna be beautiful for the summertime. By the way, the makeup might not be perfect because it's hard for me to stare in the camera and do my makeup. It's obviously easier in the mirror. But it's just basically to show you how the products apply, how I'm liking them. Look at that, really nice. I'm just gonna go in after with a beauty blender because you can see there's like some harsh lines. And I like to go in with the beauty blender to blend it out. I go a little bit on my jaw to carve out that non-existent jawline. You're gonna have Melina in the background making a little bit of whiny noises, and I'm so sorry about that. But this is my reality. I'm gonna put a little bit down the bridge of the nose. Like that. Okay. Really pretty. And I always do a little bit under my lip. Ooh, there's a cardinal outside. I have a big window next to me and it's so pretty. I love seeing like beautiful birds. I always wanted to go do bird watching, but I don't know if that's like a bit weird or not. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just kind of pounce it in and get rid of that harsh line. What, Melina? Why are you so upset? Now we're gonna go in with this product from NARS. This is the Light Reflecting Eye Brightener. This is in the shade Night Swan. Let me show you how it looks like. It's hard to see with my lights, but I think it's the lightest shade or second lightest shade. I can't remember. This is also a new brush. By the way, my foundation brush is a new brush. It's the Sephora 47 brush. I think I got this the last sale. I can't remember. But this one is a brand new brush. This is the concealer brush in the Sephora collection, number 71. I love this brush. It really works well with this illuminator. So we're gonna go in down the bridge of the nose, under the eye. And I love this product because you can actually use this for when you're on the go. You can go in with your fingers and apply it. It's a little bit harder for me because I have long nails, but it really looks nice under the eye. It really does brighten a lot depending the shade that you get. My mom saw it and she used it, and now she wants to get it for herself. And I also go on my eyelid so that I can cover, I don't know if I have told you guys, but I have really dark veins on my eyelids. So I try to cover them with concealer. Anywhere that I want to kind of brighten. I'm just going to go down a little bit, the bridge in the nose and on the tip, and just a little. Just to curl out the contour a bit. I also apply a little bit under my nose just because I tend to get red. So I like to go there and cover that up. I'm going to use a relatively new powder. I don't know if I've used it on my YouTube videos before, but this is a Tower 28 Get Set powder in Palisades Pink. I ended up breaking this one, so they sent me over another one. They're so sweet. I'm just going to go in and set the under eyes, and then I'm going to go in to bake later on. But I like to set my under eyes first. And a trick, if you hadn't got to your under eyes yet before applying the powder and you see that there's a little bit of creasing, just spray your concealer brush and go back in and just eliminate those creases and then go in with your powder. But I don't have that now because I just did it. So I'm also gonna set my lids. And this powder just looks so beautiful. I don't know if you could see my under eyes. Lucky enough, I have pretty good under eyes too. I don't get dark circles, and they're pretty hydrated because I use a lot of good products, like a lot of good eye creams. So my under eyes are pretty good, especially for like not sleeping like so much. But Melina started sleeping a lot better. Whatever's left, I just go ahead and I do the extremities where the contour was. Melina has been sleeping a lot better, so I'm happy for that. So I am getting a little bit more sleep than usual. Next, we're going to go in with a product that I used last time on the video that didn't come about. I used the darker one, but today I'm going to use the lighter one. And I have to make sure to not have blush blindness because I went in with this and this is pigmented. And it was just, I put too much last time. So we're going to go in and put just a little amount so that it doesn't come out and I look like a clown. These are the Morphe Cheek Thrills Multi-Finish Face Trios. This one's in the shade Blind Date. I also have Wine and Dine. It's like a darker like shade of pink. But these are trios. You're going to have the little clear thing that you can lift up here. You have the 2 creams and then the powder. I just swatched the shimmer cream. I haven't really used it yet, but you can use it maybe in the summer. It would be really pretty as just like a topper. But this is the cream right over here, and then I'm going to use the powder at the end. So I'm going to go in with my brush first, tap it on my hand, because I'm telling you, this product is super, super pigmented. I'm scared sometimes to use it. And I'm using the lighter one this time so that I don't like go too crazy. It's really, really beautiful though. And I don't even think they're really expensive. For getting 3 products, it's a good price. And I think they're a kind of like similar product to the One Size ones, because I don't know why I did this, because I know One Size has a blush trio like this also. Like, loving using cream products lately. It's been like several years I've been just using cream, and I prefer than just going in with powder products. I just feel like it makes the skin look more hydrated. Just take the rest of whatever's on my concealer and just kind of go and bring it down a little bit if I went too high with the blush. Okay, so we're looking good. I'm gonna go in and bake now with a powder. I don't have anything new. I'm gonna be using the Makeup by Mario powder. I got it at the last sale. And I'm just gonna go in like that and just set under my eyes. Not that I'm going anywhere, but I wanna show you just how it looks like. I love this powder, and it's really finely milled, and I feel like it's good for somebody that has more mature skin. It's almost like a hydrating powder. I like it. It feels not as dry as some other powders. I feel like I'm not even baking. I'm just kind of like blending it in, but let's do that. Up the nose, snatch the nose a little bit. And then I'm gonna snatch the jawline. Just a little bit on the sides here. Whatever's left, I just go there. There we go. And the eyelids. Perfect. I didn't get any new brow products, so I'm just gonna go in with my brow product that I use all the time, which is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow. I used to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but then I realized that this is like almost the same thing and for a fraction of the price. So I prefer to just use this one. I had gotten my eyebrows done when I had originally filmed this video, so I didn't have to put much because I get them tinted and shaped. But now it's kind of like fading away. I'm gonna have to go back soon. They're still not bad though. I also have to get my microblading done again, because you're supposed to get it done once a year, like a touch up, or once every 2 years. But because I was pregnant and breastfeeding, I couldn't. God, my makeup might be a little bit crooked because this is so far away from the camera that I can't really see up close. So let's just hope and pray for the best. If it looks good from far, we're okay. Let's see. Not bad. I try not to do too much to my brows. I like them to look like pretty natural. But if you're doing a full look, it looks kind of unbalanced if you don't do the brows properly. But I think that looks pretty good. Luckily enough, I have pretty good brows. I don't have to do much. She fell asleep now, so you won't hear any more whining. I'm gonna go in with a new product also. This is one that I got in PR, and I love this product so, so much. So this is the Armani eye tints. This is in the shade 25M. This is beautiful. The one thing you have to do with this though is blend it out right away. It comes like this. Really good for the girl on the go also. You just have to apply it like this, but then blend it out right away. It blends out so nicely. It's so creamy, and it's just an overall beautiful product for like crease. You could just put it like that and then go about your day. You don't even have to do much else. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna apply a glitter on my eyes. It blends out so nicely, and what's nice about this product is that it kind of morphs from a cream to a powder, and it's so beautiful. This shade is gorgeous too, by the way, the 25M or N? 25M, like mom. By the way, it's the day after Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of you amazing women. This is probably not going to be posted though the day after Mother's Day, so yeah, might be a little bit late on that. Wow, it's so pretty. I love it. It's just nice for an overall kind of wash to the lids. Okay, let's go in and remove that. I also try not to swipe my bake off my face. I like to keep it, you know, on my face, so I just push it into the skin. I know a lot of people like swipe it off. I just prefer not to do that. I like this motion instead, because you want to keep the powder on your skin, right? You want to keep the bake, so I just do it like that and press it in. We're gonna go in now with a bronzer. I haven't got any new bronzer, like powder bronzer, so I'm just gonna go in quick. Don't even look at the bronzer that I have right now because you can't even get it anymore. It's the Marc Jacobs one, and it was literally one of my favorites, and then they discontinued. I don't even think the Marc Jacobs beauty line exists anymore. I'm not sure. I know you could still tag it on Instagram, but I don't know. It was so good. I don't know why they decided to remove it. I'm just gonna go in quick and do like a little bit of a nose snatch. I don't do much on my nose. I normally just go down the sides a little bit, and to lift the nose, I do a little bit underneath. I'm gonna go in now with the blush palette again, and I'm gonna use the powder blush. And again, it's so pigmented, like I have to, you know, look at that. Wow. You can definitely get blush blindness with these, I swear, it's nuts. I learned my lesson from the first video, so I try not to go in with too heavy of a hand. But they're so beautiful, and this can last you like a while because you have all three of them, so it'll definitely keep you for a couple of years, unless you use like every day. And again, if you find that you see a little bit of harsh line, I just go in with like that beauty blender and push it into the skin. So we're gonna use a little bit of a glitter just because I got them the other day in PR. And these are the new Urban Decay glitters. They're called Glaze Liquid Eyeshadows, and this is in the shade Sugar Twist. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit on the lid. Oh my god. You can see how pigmented it is. Wow. They are so pigmented. Look at that. Woo! It's wild. These are really nice. I know a lot of people are having an issue with the wand because they said they couldn't get a lot of the product, but you just have to shake it, and that's how the product applies. It's so nice. Look at that. The glitters are beautiful. I'm also going to film my next YouTube video after this, which is going to be my March and April favorites, even though we're a little bit into May right now. I've been wanting to film that video for a long time, so I'm going to do that after this. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I love this product. They actually sent me over a full tube of it, so I'm really excited that I have a backup. I didn't have to buy one at the sale. All right, so we're just gonna push the brows up. If you don't want to add anything to your brows, just using this can help. We're gonna go in now with another new product. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencils. These do not budge. The minute you apply them, you wait like a minute, they're not gonna be moving. Using the shade Beige Flag, I like to use a lighter shade underneath my eyes to brighten my eye and like open my eye. I know a lot of people like to use like black or brown, but I find that, oh, I'm trying to distract myself. Whew. But I find that closes the eye, and I like when my eyes look a little bit more awake. Whew. I'm still never used to like putting a product in my eye. I'm gonna go in now with a new mascara also. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mascara. Spoiler alert, I love this too. It makes the lashes super voluminous and super long because I've used this now already a couple of times. And I originally took off my lash extensions. I can't remember if I said it in a YouTube video, but I removed them a while ago. And I've been using lash serums, and I find that my lashes have been looking so good. Look at that. It's really pretty. Sorry if I'm staring here, by the way. I hope you don't mind, just because I'm trying to see in the camera how my makeup is looking. I think my boyfriend is getting home because I can hear his truck outside. Do the lashes underneath. think we just have lips lastly. So I'm gonna use another new product that I got. This is these from the Sephora collection. Their new 8-hour colorful transfer proof lip liners. This one's in the shade Cinnamon Brown number 11. I ended up getting another shade also in this, but I can't remember which one it is. These also last so long. Once you apply them, they don't budge either. So it's a good option if you're going out, if you don't want your lip liner to move. My boyfriend's home now, so you might hear him in the background. But also a great thing that you can do with these are you can line your entire lip so that when you go out or when you eat, it doesn't come off, and just apply a little gloss over. Color is also really nice. I'm just gonna pencil it in to do a little gradient effect. I'm just gonna go in now to the center of my lip with the MAC Maximal Sleek Satin Lipstick in the shade Flesh Pot. This one is great for giving you like gradient effect because it's really light. I wouldn't suggest using it on its own unless you're really pale because it's a very light shade. I normally go in with a lip liner first and then I apply this. I'm gonna apply it in the center, just like that. And also just blend it in with the finger. I love this lip combo. We're then gonna go in just to gloss it up with the new e.l.f. Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm. This is in the shade Strawberry Shortcake. I wanna get the darker one, I can't remember the name of it. I love these. They're super similar to the Summer Fridays ones. They smell so good, and I even like these a tad better. I find these even have a better pigment, and I find that they're a little bit lighter on the lip. It's so pretty. You can even wear this just alone because it gives you a really nice tint. So pretty. Now to set this face, we're going to use a new product also. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. So it looks like, I like the spray. It's nice. Oh. Okay, I'm just trying to see if it gave me little droplets. You don't really notice it. Maybe just one right over there. But it's not bad. I usually like the applicators that are a bit more misty, but I find that a lot of the times those don't keep your makeup on long enough. I have to wear it and see if it works well, but this is the final result. I really like the way that it looks like. I think some of the standout products to me are the complexion products, like the foundation and the bronzer. I also really like the eye products, the mascara. I pretty much like everything. But I find that it looks really, really pretty. And I've already worn this kind of combo out, so I know that it lasts all day. I'm really happy with everything that I picked up and everything that I got in PR. What are some products that you picked up? Let me know down below. Or some products that I should try next. So if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. That's not what I wanted to say. Beep, take 2. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. And if you want to see maybe Hobing in an upcoming video, who is my boyfriend. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye.